You know, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. What does that mean? That means that every last one of you who are listening to my voice right now, and for those that will listen to my voice at some future date, to every last one of you, it is my concern that those things that are essential for existing on this earth as a human being, like food and clothing and shelter, and education and health care and transportation and all the benefits of the infrastructure and any other things that humankind come up with. It is my advocacy that these things be available to you. Having all of these things that we can mention available to you would make it possible for we the people to live in peace, for us to be prosperous, for us to live with freedom, for us to have joy in our lives, and that for our dreams to come true, and that our needs, our wants, and our desires are met. Now, all of this happens, my friends. All of it happens. You know why? Why can you have it all without paying any money, without needing any money, without going into debt, without having to go into loans and stuff? How can you access all of this stuff? The thing that entitled you to it is that you engage yourself in the process of making this stuff. Each of you, each of us, there's something that we love to do. That is our given career objective here on this plane. And you can identify it because when you're doing it, it gives you your greatest joy. And all those other stuff that I just mentioned is just cream on the top. You, my friends, now become part owners. All of us become part owners in all of the stuff that exists. The resources come from a power we can't see. The needs meet our needs. And the ones that provide for it is we, the people who benefit from it. There's no limit to the heaven that we can experience. Now, for me, that is what I advocate for life. And this is why I'm saying that all of the systems of the world never advocate for this kind of stuff, because it makes us all equal. It's fair and it's just. It makes no one bigger or lower. It makes no one smarter or dumber. It makes no one superior or inferior. It just makes us alive. Now, just to give you some idea how sensitive this information is, we live at a time that if a man and a woman are married, let's say they're a married couple, and based upon our economic situation, the way things are today, if that man is working and that woman is not, there's going to be a problem in that household, because there will be some money that's missing that could be used to do some of the things that they cannot do because the money is not there and somebody's at home sitting up doing whatever they do. There used to be a time there was enough money coming in for you still to do those things. But now you're being robbed so big until you need not only both people working, you need somebody else with a second job, or maybe both people with a second job. Or you just miss out on those things in life that you desire. Now, if that's the way it is for a man, can you imagine how it is for a woman to be working, paying the bills, and the husband is doing something else that does not pay any money? Maybe he might be volunteering, doing whatever, but making no money. Can you imagine what the burden is on her? It's already the burden on the man. Now it's a burden on the woman. She's probably going out of her mind. So, I'm sure you can identify with that. All of you can identify with each one of those situations. I described it in such a way that each of you can put your hands on some part of it. But this part I want you to understand. What do you think it's like when some people look at the rest of the world, the way it's going on, accepting things the way they are, normal, thinking that it's the best kind of way? You got doctors, you got lawyers, you got PhDs, you got presidents of universities, you got bank presidents, you got this director, you got people who are in high class positions as having some smarts. And they're walking right along too caught up in their education, too caught up in their indoctrination to have any self-indulgence, to have any look within yourself and seek compassion. Any of that real stuff, that natural order, it's all gone. They accept the things the way they are. That means that the poor, that means that those who don't have housing, those who don't have food adequate, those who are lacking education, those who are falling short in health care, those whose dreams have no dreams because none of them are coming true, those who are having no peace in their lives, no prosperity, no freedom, sleeping under houses or between garbage dumpsters, they exist because all of these other people, as wonderful and as great as they are with their titles and their plaques on the walls and their big salaries, says it's okay. This is the evidence that you are not fit for heaven. This is the evidence that you are not fit for heaven, because none of this could exist in heaven. And every last one of you has said it's okay. And I know there are those who say, well, I ain't know what I could do about it. Well, and so you said okay. You said okay. Now, I'm not trying to prejudge how God is going to look at you, how the power that is superior is going to look at you. I'm not trying to go over there. I'm just saying on this side, in the physical form, in this material form, this stuff stinks. And everybody that's not giving their lives trying to fix it makes it stink even more. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of us, none of us can brag. No. And when you ride around, I'm telling you, when you ride around your nice cars and you pass by people on the street with a sign saying help, I want you to think about that. Think about that's you. Think about that's you up in the future. You might be dead, but your grandkid, your great grandkid, whatever it is, going to be out there doing the same thing, because this is the seed that is being planted. I'm telling you now, you got the opportunity to change that all around and break that mold right now. The power, the opportunity exists. What you gonna do? Thank you.